Hey there, it's Enderverse. Today I'm doing my own spin on Asian half squat mod combinations. I brought 10 combos that I think you'll find valuable. Now without any further ado, let's dive into the video. Guard Villagers is originally incompatible with Epic Fight mod, but with the help of a third-party data pack, you can create these unstoppable soldiers. The Epic Fight mod will animate all of these Guard Villagers, but the prominent feature here is applied to Guardians with melee weapons. Here's a visual example of a single Guard Villager with a dagger. He jumps side to side and only attacks when it's the right time. The Guard Villagers will spawn with weapons from the Epic Fight mod, as you saw with the dagger example earlier. This wide range of melee weapons, in combined with the skills of the warriors, make the village safe and immune to any pillagers. This next combination is mainly visuals, as we start using the Placeables mod. This is a fairly new project that aims to revitalize the outdated Placeable Items mod, as it will allow you to place items on the ground. The amount of items that can be placed on the ground is limited, but covers the essentials, those being tools, primary materials such as gold, and more. The only new item added with the Placeables was the basket. Here you can store food and up to 3 items will be displayed outside. Overall, this is a very aesthetic and honestly vanilla friendly mod. Going forward, we'll be adding the MB3D items pack, and what the 6 pack will do is that it makes the items 3D on your hands along with your inventory. And just to give a bit of a visual boost to the combination, I've decided to include the drops mod along with the first person model. This next combination is one of the most intense and the most demanding on the video. The aim here was to bring Call of Duty feel to Minecraft. The mod we've built the combo off of was timeless and classics. This is a very advanced mod when it comes to firearm, as it will offer plenty from shotguns, rifles, pistols and a bunch of other war-related weapons. After that, I've included the Shoulder Surfing Reloaded, thanks to the compatibility mod called the third person shooting. The way the Shoulder Surfing Reloaded will help us is through easing the aim on third person. You are now in control of your prescriptive, so adjust it exactly how it fits you. To ameliorate the animation and the models in Minecraft, I've decided to add the Yes Steve models. This is an animation mod compatible with the previously added Timeless and Classics. So out of all of the options we have, this one is just perfect. To simulate Call of Duty even further, the addition of enhanced visuals and the first aid mod was necessary. Enhanced visuals will have this distorted and bloody screen whenever you are on the verge of death. And first aid will add a completely different system for healing. You can now break your ankle or get a shell shock. The way to heal is to have some bandages around, and the healing process will not be immediate, so it's a cherry on top regarding difficulty. Finally, we've added the Apollo light shader and enabled the flashlight option on the gameplay features. This small visual addition managed to lock in the ideal graphics we're after and will intensify the experience. Apart from the flashlight, Apollo light was already one of the most beautiful shader I could name, so that's that. Oh, almost forgotten. Physics Mod Pro was also included to have these realistic ragdolls, exactly like Call of Duty's. A scary combination is Blanker Charm along with the Sound Physics Remastered. Both mods complement each other perfectly. This Blanker Charm will add occasional rumbling to the caves, and the Sound Physics mod will dramatize the rumbling sounds by adding echoes. This combination is rarely intrusive, as it doesn't have a lot of new blocks added, but it can be heart-pounding sometimes, so be careful. To render a horrifying version of the once peaceful Minecraft, I would recommend combining both the Graveyard mod along with the Nectophobia, and to top it off, we've included the Spooklementary shader. The Blood Moon from the Spooklementary shaders, coupled with the scary structures from the Graveyard, and the mysterious biomes from the Nectophobia are enough to make you lose your mind in fear. The two mods are constructed by the same author. so their synchronization in this combo is perfect. The Spooklementary shader, although it was made for these kind of combos specifically, you could substitute it with other shaders such as Shrimple. On many occasions, you'll find the graveyards spawning within biomes from the Nectophobia, which creates these heart-pounding places. You'll also come across deadly creatures spawning here, along with corpses next to graves. This is an easy and simple combination to try, and you could also induce your own creativity into it by adding an additional mod or two. Farmer's Delight is known for being the standard when it comes to cooking and farming in Minecraft. Although the vanilla game provides us with plenty of options to cook and farm, it's not as advanced as this mod. Here you'll be able to do things like cooking on a pot or a frying pan. You can also plant new types of vegetables as well. To add up to the farming and cooking scene, I decided to include the nifty carts. This mod will add 3 new carts. The first will help you with carrying provision and grocery. The special here is the fact that the items and blocks from the Farmer's Delight mod will be visible on the cart itself, so it's a good tweak. I choose a mule for the carts in the sake of realism, but if you find it slow, you can always substitute it with a horse. Many delicious meals on the Farmer's Delight mod requires meat, so the animal cart will help you with that, as it can carry a maximum of 2 animals, enough to start breeding and filling a barn with cattle. Last cart is not even a cart, it is a plow. This is a great instrument to prepare land for harvesting, as we will need many crops to create the scrumptious and special meals with the Farmer's Delight mod. This is yet again a simple combination of 2 mods and will promote agriculture in Minecraft immensely. Next up, we'll combine almost all of Salty's animation mods along with few other mods I'll mention later. First, we have Simply Walk. This is a mod that will make it possible to walk slightly slower than the vanilla Minecraft. There's nothing inherently useful about this mode of walking, but the animations are very good that it's worth installing nonetheless. Next up, we have Salty's Jump animation. Here, your jumping animation will be overhauled. Despite the mod's name, you'll be able to spot additional animations like this cool falling animation. This next mod doesn't change the vanilla animation, instead it adds an entirely different one, which is sitting. You could now sit anywhere. And what struck me about this mod is how your character will adjust to the surface below it, whether it's a fence, a slab, or a stair. You'll be sitting just right. No floating animation or anything. What's more is that there is also a different sitting animation based on the tool you are carrying, and this includes swords, axes, and pickaxes. Simply Sneak will add a new mode of sneaking triggered by pressing Z. Now this time the animation is actually useful, as you'll be able to stealthily move between hostile mobs. The mobs will be clueless of your presence, but will attack as soon as you get close to them. As a way to refresh surroundings mobs as well, I've decided to install the Fresh Animations texture pack. Almost all of the mobs will have new impressive animations, so not only are your animations improved, but also the animation of everything else, apart from the combat. So let's include a final mod, which is the Better Combat. This mod seems to be well synchronized with the Salty's mod, as it will have this smooth and non-disruptive animation to when your character sits back after hitting a target. Although this combination of mods is a bit overwhelming, it is definitely worth trying, if not for your survival world, then just as an experience. For this next combo, we'll first add the Fast Load mod, and as you can see, it cuts the loading screen to half in comparison to vanilla. In addition, we'll include the Fast Quit mod. This time, it's not the loading that is fast, but the quitting. It's not even fast, it is instant at this point. And having both mods installed will make the process of getting in and out of your world quite seamless. And next up we have a combination of 2 major mods, Dynamic Trees and Biomes of Lena. Just like the Call of Duty combo, we had to have a compatibility mod for it to work, and it will only work on 1.19.2 unfortunately. but once you see the visuals that came out of this one, you'll quickly forget about that. I've already admired the biomes of Lena. It had some of the wildest and most unique biomes you could explore. But with the dynamic trees, the forest became infinitely more satisfying to stroll. The creative shape of the trees, coupled with the vast number of tree types you could encounter, resulted in the scenes you are currently watching. And the functionality from the dynamic trees is also present here. You'll be able to cut down trees by simply chopping off the bottom. This is a great combo, and I wish the compatibility mod gets updated soon, since both mods are already supportive of Minecraft's latest releases. To conclude our list, I'll be adding the Valkyrian Skies along with the Eureka add-on to produce these dynamic ships. But that's not it. I've installed the Physics mod, as you can see, and added the Wind Engines Arise mod along with the Wind Engines Arise 7 Seas. With both of the set structures mod installed, you'll be able to come across large ships. Once you clear up the surface from all of the mobs and spawners, you could then start by placing some floaters. Place your ship helm, sneak and right click it, then press assemble. The ship is now yours for the taking. The set floaters that I was adding were necessary because they will keep the massive ship above sea level. You can occupy any type of structure, and you'll find plenty of them with both added structures mods. You could use the ship helm to create an airship, but I just couldn't figure out yet, though it's possible. I love this combo because it promotes adventure and piracy in Minecraft, and the Valkyrian Skies along with the Physics mod will provide your game with some unmatched animations and physics. Thanks for watching. If you like it here, why don't you subscribe and turn on the bell? If you think I should do part 2 of this video, suggest some combinations of your own, and I'll make sure to check them out. See ya in the next one, my friend.